Hello, friends. How are you? Hope all is well. Thank you for visiting the Spiritual Cafe today. We will be continuing to read from An End to War, How, and we're reading How War and Violent Conflict Will End. The Bible reveals that God, not humans, will bring an end to wars throughout the earth. Psalm 46, verse 9. God will eliminate human governments. God will end human governments by means of what the Bible calls the War of Armageddon. Revelation 16, verse 16. At that time, the kings of the entire inhabited earth will be gathered together for the war of the great day of God the Almighty. Revelation 16, verse 14. Armageddon is God's war to end all wars. God will replace human governments with his kingdom or government that will rule from heaven and never be destroyed. Daniel 2, verse 44. God has chosen his Son, Jesus Christ, to be its king. Isaiah 9, verses 6 and 7. Matthew 28, verse 18. This government is the kingdom that Jesus taught his followers to pray for. Matthew 6, verse 9 and 10. All mankind will be united under one global government, with Jesus as ruler. Unlike human rulers, Jesus will not use his authority to advance his own interests, because he is fair and impartial. No one will have to worry about being overlooked because of his race, nationality, or ethnic background. Isaiah 11, verses 3 and 4. And people will not have to fight for their rights. Why not? Because Jesus will take an interest in the welfare of each person. He will rescue the poor who cry for help, also the lowly one, and whoever has no helper. From oppression and from violence, he will rescue them. Psalm 72, verses 12 through 14. God's kingdom will rid the earth of deadly weapons. Micah 4, verse 3. It will also remove wicked people who refuse to stop fighting or disrupting the peace of others. Psalm 37, 9, verses 9 and 10. Every man, woman, and child will feel safe wherever they go on earth. Ezekiel 34, verse 28. People will enjoy ideal living conditions under God's government. It will eliminate the problems that cause people to fight, such as poverty, hunger, and inadequate housing. Everyone will have access to an abundance of nutritious food and will enjoy a comfortable place to live. Psalm 72, verse 16, Isaiah 65, verse 21 through 23. Under God's kingdom, the harmful effects of war will be removed. This includes not only physical wounds, but also the mental and emotional anguish that people suffer because of war-related atrocities. Even those who have died will be resurrected back to life on earth. Isaiah 25, verse 8. Isaiah 26, verse 19. Isaiah 35, verses 5 and 6. Families will be reunited, and the cruel memories of war will be part of the former things that have passed away. Revelation 21, verse 4. God will eliminate sin. God's kingdom will unite people in worship of the only true God, Jehovah, the God of love and of peace. 2 Corinthians 13, verse 11. People will learn how to live together peacefully. Isaiah 2, verses 3 and 4. Isaiah 11, verse 9. All who apply what they learn will be set free from the effects of sin. Romans 8, verse 20 and 21. God will eliminate Satan and his demons. God's kingdom will destroy the instigators of war, Satan and his demons. Revelation 20, verses 1 through 3, and verse 10. Without their evil influence, peace will abound. Psalm 72, verse 7. You can be confident that God's promise to end war and violent conflict will come true. He has both the ability and the desire to eliminate war. God has the wisdom and power needed to end war and violence. Job 9, verse 4. Nothing is impossible for him to accomplish. Job 42, verse 4. God hates to see people suffer. Isaiah 63, verse 9. He also hates anyone who loves violence. Psalm 11, verse 5. God always keeps his word. He cannot lie. Isaiah 55, verse 10 and 11. Titus 1, verse 2. God will bring real and lasting peace in the future. Why has God permitted warfare? You may wonder why God has allowed wars to continue until now. To answer that question, watch the video, Why Does God Allow Suffering? On jw.org. I thank you all for listening. In reading that, really, it really brings tears to my eyes, well up in my eyes, because I know and trust and believe that what will come in the future, no more wars or violence will be happening then, but on paradise earth there will be peace, love, peace, and no more hunger. We'll have enough food to eat. We'll have our own house. We'll build our own homes. And again, what really kind of get me more, it make me really feel good inside, is our dead ones will be resurrected. And we'll be back, we'll be together with our loved ones again who have passed away, and be able to enjoy time with our loved ones. Um, you see, last year in December, I've lost my mom. My mom passed away. Um, and really, I mean, time, time, I, time and time, I think back on it. Um, think back on my mommy, knowing I don't have her again right now to talk to call and talk with her and really share things with her and such, and just enjoy talking with my mommy. Um, but I also in a be feel the joy in my heart that in the future I will get to see my mother again and be able to enjoy time with my mommy. See, like my mom, to tell really with my mom, with me, when I was younger, I was struck by a minivan, um, and overall, while I was struck by a minivan while crossing the road, and I was in a coma for close to 4 months. It's only by the grace of Jehovah God why I'm here today. I thank Jehovah God for his many blessings, for life, health, and strength that he bestowed upon me. Blessed me to have two beautiful children, and on top of that, two beautiful grandchildren. I thank Jehovah God. But the thing also, when it is Jehovah brought me back to life from the coma, when I regained consciousness, I had to start all over again, like a little baby, learning the basic things all over again, learning to talk, learning to walk, and all the other things that a baby learns. Thanks be to Jehovah God. He brought me around. And I'm just really thinking on the time at the hospital. To learn to walk, I had to use a walker. And my mom would come like every day to come and see me. Oh God. Every day to come and spend time with me. Even when it is the hospital give me food to eat and stuff. Most likely mommy bringing uh, cooked food for me, bringing dinner for me to eat and such. And yes, most likely my mother was a great cook. She put it like she put her foot in it. That's what they say when the food is so good. But I mean, she was a very good cook. And overall, like she would we would walk together, like in the halls and stuff, with me learning to walk with the walker and such. And I remember one day, I had told my mom that I would try to walk to her. on my own. And just like a little baby, most likely I put the walker down, and just like a little baby, I held my arms out just to keep my balance and tried walking to my mother. Each time I think of that, tears just start falling from my eyes. My mom was such a loving and caring woman. Oh God, but you see, I can't wait. Yes, I have to be patient and wait, yes, for that time that Jehovah God will, through Jesus Christ, will raise my mom again back to spirit, raise her to spiritual life. Not spiritual, but raise her back, bring her, resurrect her, and bring her back to life on earth, that we can enjoy time together as a family, and she can see her granddaughters and her grandchildren and great grandchildren. That would be such a joyous time. And I mean, like, now in the world, so much things happening with war and such, that all this will be of the past. In the future, Jehovah God will cause things to get better. Jehovah God, through Jesus Christ, will cause let things be better for us, for the righteous ones who are the obedient ones, obedient in doing according to what Jesus Christ taught, and being doers of the word and not just hearers only. I see my just be going on. But I thank you all very much for listening and really share, just spending time with me. And I hope it is overall you've been well fed spiritually by Jehovah's word. And I love you all very much. And may Jehovah bless you. I love you again. But remember, Jehovah and Jesus loves you more. Have a wonderful day. And I will be continuing to read another area from the End to War. How? All right, you take care, my friends. Bye.